Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another movie review, or I should say a short film, but still I'll say movie review. Since I review one of my favorite films of last year, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, now that I figure I review the short film that comes during this at the same time of this movie, How to Train Your Dragon: Homecoming, which is like a 20-minute short film that takes place after. Well, before the exact ending of this film, but it takes place during the time when Hiccup, Astrid, and with their family. So during this time, this takes now since they had the family, is 10 years after since they let Toothless and the others go live in the hidden world. Like I said, Hiccup and Astrid, they have two kids. The daughter named Cypher. And son, it was a Hiddick, or Hiddick. What was the? Oh, look at the freaking name now. I forget, but I knew it was. It sounded like something like that though. But that's what the son was named, and the daughter named Cypher. And it takes place during the time of in their new home, Snoggletog, the holiday Snoggletog, like it was in that the other short film, How to Train Your Dragon, the gift to the Night Fury, about the holiday again, Snoggletog. Christmas, basically Christmas, where they want to do something for Snoggletog, and their kids, especially their daughter Cypher, she's afraid of the dragons because she found one of Stoic's journals that dragons are big and scary and wants to eat you, so. And she's been setting up traps, and Pickup has an idea that they want to do a pageant like they did like back then, where when he was a kid, like you see a flashback where except that it was a bloody war where during the pageant was playing. So, but this time he wants to do a pageant where dragons are friends now, and once again the voice cast does a good job as well. Once again, Jay Berthold as Hiccup, America Ferrera as Astrid, Craig Robinson as Gobber. I don't think Jonah Hill voiced Snotlout, but whatever the minimum voice time he had. So, but it wasn't Jonah Hill. But he had Christopher Mintz-Plasse for those small. Well, he had once again his fish legs. Kirsten Wiig, this tough Rough Nut, and of course, like I said before, one of the problems in the movie is that this other guy who replaced T.J. Miller as Tough Nut, it was just weird. It felt out of place because considering that T.J. Miller, he voiced Tough Nut in all the movies and the short films and the TV series, so I don't know why they couldn't bring back T.J. Miller for the big finale, so I don't know. But like they want to get, as they're trying to get this pageant for this Snuggletog this year, like have someone play Hiccup, so they have Tough Nut to play Hiccup, or Hiccup wants to build like a Night Fury suit, to play Toothless. And while that's going on, back in the hidden world, the babies of Toothless and the Light Fury, they want to see what was up above where, because Toothless was drawing a picture of Hiccup and where he lives, so the babies get an idea. They just go and fly out there to where they're living at. And one thing leads to another, that when it comes time to the play, creating a story how for the first time how dragons and humans came to peace basically. There's a little bit of mishap, like the set starts to catch fire and Hiccup losing control of the suit he's wearing, and when he's about to fall off a cliff, Toothless goes and saves him. And when Toothless is there, but the people in the audience, they don't see that it's really Toothless. They still think it's Hiccup in the suit. And Gobber, playing stoic, doing the whole, the touch thing with the dragons. Oh yeah, you do get like a couple sentences voice of Gerard Butler coming back as voicing Stoic. Like during the little flashback when Hiccup was a boy during that pageant, Stoic was there, once again voiced by Gerard Butler, and Christopher Mintz-Plasse as Fish Legs. Like he wanted to get the role to play Stoic, right? So he does an exact duplicate perfect voice of Stoic's voice, which is Gerard Butler, and Hiccup likes it, but Gobber says, this won't work. Like the same thing with how Hiccup thinks that Tough Knight is right to play Hiccup. Oh, but Gobber thinks that he's right for it. So it's saying the opposite. But and then Cypher, Hiccup's daughter. She was like amazed. By the end, she was amazed by it, and then when she goes around, she sees that it's really Toothless. And first, a little bit skeptical, but when she gets closer, she's now amazed. And he flies off with his family, and now they're like, oh, the dragons are cool now. And when they get back to their house, they see a little glowing spike where the previous film, The Life Fury, does. She makes this thing glow. Things glow. And the little bowl of fish that's Hiccup says he leaves, even though Toothless is not here with them, he still leaves a bowl of fish for him. So he knows that the bowl of fish is gone. They see that when they get outside, they see Toothless and the others, his family, flying off. So, and then when an Astrid saying that maybe it's our time to visit them. And then that's when we see them riding on their dragons, which is they took the last 30 seconds ending of this film and add in there to show that they are now riding with their dragons, because this takes place before the ending of this movie, before they show their kids where the hidden world is and meeting Toothless. So that's where they took the ending there and put it at the end of this. So yeah, this was a much shorter review because it's a 20-minute short film. Doesn't need to be going for 30 minutes about. So, but it's a short and sweet basically for a short film. So How to Train Your Dragon: Homecoming. It's another good I would say a good short film for this franchise. I enjoyed it. As the voice cast, it was cool when for the couple of sentences, it was cool to hear Gerard Butler once again. But Jay Berthal, America Ferrera, Craig Robinson, once again doing a good job as voicing. Also, the animation, it's still the same quality animation for the first as for the movie. But I enjoy the short film as well as I enjoyed the last movie. Like I said before, they did a spin-off on Netflix, which I was like, with those two kids, they can now understand dragons talk. The dragons could talk to them. I saw it. I was like, I think I will want to watch that show again. It's not the same without these characters, the original characters, you could say. But I enjoyed the last movies. My favorite films of last year, and I like this little short film so excited it fell to the floor. But I enjoyed this little short film of Homecoming, seeing how they were with their family and all that. It was nice to see. But hey, I would not be surprised if they try to make more movies, because that's how Hollywood is nowadays. They always try to keep franchises going and going and going. So I would not be surprised, like, the next few years they'll try to do like another reboot or something. So that's how Hollywood is, always trying to keep making franchises go further and further instead of stopping. If this is the last of the trilogy for this franchise, that's it for it. I'm glad for it. If it is. But I think it is, though. But yeah, so that's my little short thing on How to Train Your Dragon Homecoming. I enjoyed the little short film. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next movie review. Later.